same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations, and sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Knueppel. At the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the 5, home in the paint. Now, here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Towns in the corner. It's tipped. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Three-pointer. Knueppel, no good. Bridges finds Hart. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Ball from long range. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Here's Brunson, following the 3 by Charlotte.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Ball, a screen on Hart. Pass to Diabate. Back to Bridges. Ball sets a screen for Bridges. 6 to shoot. Knueppel wide open, and he fires. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
That's his shot. When Knueppel gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson. Look it off the crossover.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Ball, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Towns looking around. Bridges dishes to Towns. Here's Hart. And the 3 off target. Charlotte's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Ball with the bucket.
Well, I love the feel Ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
And that one drops for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, the Knicks are able to play 5 out, and Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Kevin, back over to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Here is Miller after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Hits it from 3-point range.
Boy, you got to love how quick Ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Bridges kicks to Hart. Now, here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. Here's Brunson. Hart, right side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Charlotte leading by 4. And Ball gets double teamed. Bridges with it. Hart covering. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Offline with his 3.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Bridges. He has yet to score. And Anunoby finds Brunson. Shoots over ball. And the baseline jumper, no good. That shot off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hornets lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Pat Connaughton. Colin Sexton is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Salon in a power forward. Mann passes to Sexton. Launches a three. It's good from long range. Sexton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hornets.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Here's Dadier. He's defended by Connaughton. Clarkson for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Hornets leading by 7. Last season Special K, Trey Mann was off to a hot start before suffering a back injury.
Yeah, that was unfortunate because a couple years ago he really started to make his name. So the injury set him back a bit, but I still think his upside is really good going forward. He was averaging 14 points a game and shooting 40% from 3 before the injury.
There's the steal. Now here's Connaughton. He's tightly guarded. Here's Mann. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mann's got his first 3 points of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So it's the Knicks now, following the 3 by Charlotte. Here's Dadier. And the Knicks miss again. Here are the Hornets with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. On the wing, Mann. A 3. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's good for 2. Clarkson's got his first 2 points.
Nice counter move by Clarkson. The defense plays him to take it to the rack. He floats one in on him instead.
Salon off target with his 3. Knicks trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Yabusele. Misses the 3. Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Plumlee kicks to Sexton. That 3 off the mark. New York's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Clarkson against Sexton to the left wing. Here's Kowick. Hasn't made one yet. On the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Charlotte now. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Knicks trail by 17. The shot's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Man finds Connaughton. Outside, Sexton. From past the arc. No good from Connaughton. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Golick. Clarkson on the wing. Defended by Sexton. New York again turning it over. Charlotte leading by 15. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Sexton's got 6.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Charlotte with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Back right after this.
Arena Entertainment.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back over to you, Kevin.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
So it's the Hornets now, following the score by New York. Ball no good. Hart kicks to Brunson. Here's Brunson barreling in. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Pass to Knippel. Here's Bridges. Miller right side. Charlotte moving the ball around. Shoots it. Diabate. Ball with a wide open look. They get it back. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 9 points.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Anunoby, good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Miller. Ball's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Charlotte. Hart the pass to Brunson. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Knippel.
2 minutes.
Now here's Ball. Fires for 3. Again, Ball missing. 1:49 left to play in the third. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
Here's Bridges, following the three by Charlotte, and stolen by Miller. There's the triple. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 21. There's Ball with the three, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And for the Hornets, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Ball from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 9 points in the quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Bridges. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Bridges, a screen on Bridges, and here's Miller outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brunson. And here is Hart. Stolen by Knipple. Lets it go with the three. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. And with his work in that quarter, he has... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Setting the floor for the Hornets, Knipple and Miller are your wingmen. Then it's Bridges, then it's Ball, and it's Diabate in at the center. Just 3 to shoot. Ball, no good. And for the Knicks, they're shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Fires the three, and there's Bridges on the assist by Anunoby. Bridges has got himself on the board with 3 there. Ball from long range. Hits the three-point bomb.
Matching threes, Ball got those points back in a hurry.
And it's Hart penetrating. And here's Brunson outside. Diabate grabs the board. Ball sets a screen for Miller. Off target from outside.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
On the wing, Anunoby. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after him. There's Ball with the three. Pass to Knipple. Here's Diabate. Takes the three. Knipple, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Towns for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hart outside. Bridges outside. Kept alive. And Towns throws it down.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Ball with the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Takes a three. Ball, no good. Brunson kicks to Towns. Off target from three-point range. And it's the Hornets ball.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse, and they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LaMelo Ball.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Gets a hand on it, and it's Miller on the follow.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Pass the ball. Lets the three fly. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And Anunoby, here we go. And Anunoby slams it in.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team...
celebrate the end of the week. Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Mitchell out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Brunson misses. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And stolen by Bridges. And we're about a minute into the first. Brunson passes to Towns. Hart with it. Guarded now by Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hart can't hit. Hunter on the wing. Anunoby covering. And finished off by Hunter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Towns can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Out to Mobley. Cleveland working the ball around now. Hunter against Anunoby. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. For 3, Allen. That shot off the mark. The Knicks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Outside Hart. Bridges finds Brunson. Outside Hart. Bridges on the attack. Mobley grabs the board. And it's Cleveland's ball. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. On the wing, Mitchell. With the drive. There's Ball with a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York trailing. Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball. And he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Mitchell, after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Bridges finds Brunson. 51 seconds left to play in the first. That shot off. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. With some arc. And he lays it in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
The Cavs trailing. Ball with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Ball no good. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Over Mobley. Brunson missing again.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him win.
That's the end of the first quarter. And not much scoring. It remains close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
It's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. And it's Ball in at the 1. Now here's Porter. Pass to Tyson. Here's Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wade's got his first points of the night. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Pass to Kolek. Pulls up. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Merrill. Here's Tyson. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Clarkson outside. Now Robinson. Back to Clarkson. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
Pass to Tyson. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Wade. Merrill right side. Wade pass to Merrill. Bryant a screen on Clarkson. Here's Merrill. Here's Bryant. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Here's Clarkson. And that one drops. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Right wing. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Kolek. Over to the left wing. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close. This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Back to Yabusele. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Here's Wade. Oh, Robinson with a block. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the night. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
And it's Clarkson missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Porter. Here's Tyson. Robinson defending. Here's Merrill. Outside Porter. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And it's Clarkson missing.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
24 seconds left in the half. Pass to Tyson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The putback, Bryant. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cavaliers ahead, up 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Guys?
Allie, thanks very much for the report. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive board.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
And that one good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Ball outside. Out to Mobley. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Hart with the defensive effort. Tries it from 19. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like. And just playing with reckless abandon.
Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Mobley passes to Allen. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for Jared Allen.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. Hunter on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Hunter in the post. Hart's there. That one a little long. Knicks trail by 5. Anunoby finds Brunson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on. But you give him the corner and he will adapt.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Now here's Mitchell. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Allen.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
Mobley passes to Allen. And he banks in the layup. Allen's got 8.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The kick to Hunter. Cleveland working the ball around now. Back to ball. Hunter on the wing. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass, looking fearless right now.
Brunson misses. Ball surveys the floor. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Anunoby. Mitchell misses. He gets it up. He can't hit that time. And so it's Cleveland ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. And it's Ball in at the point. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Anunoby can't get it to go. The Cavaliers shooting at about 44% so far. Mitchell misses.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And that one's good, Brunson.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Here's Allen. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Allen finds Hunter. And here's Mitchell. Now Mobley. Covered by Towns. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
The putback jam by Donovan Mitchell.
This is just great textbook basketball. Mitchell supports the play and ends up being the guy finishing it.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Towns up top. Allen defending. Towns passes to Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Harden with a rebound. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Bridges. Now Brunson. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Mobley.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast breaks. That looks like a transition take foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Now here's Anunoby. Brunson. He's off from 3.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Mobley. Oh, touches it off the glass.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Towns. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Towns rips down the board. Knicks trail by 8. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Brunson. Hart.
And Mobley is terrific at contesting shots, using that length to make a difference.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team.
Here's Ball. He launches. Hart with a rebound. Towns fires. Cleared away by Mobley. Cleveland leading by 8. Stolen by Anunoby. Brunson. Oh, the long ball, no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
From downtown. Cash from downtown.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Can't get the 3. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Oh, it's off! Mitchell against Bridges. Here's Hunter. Jacks up a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
3 points.
Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of it.
Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with ball, and it's Allen in at the center position.
Jared Allen simply getting more and more comfortable. How about the rise and fire in the catch and shoot? Okay.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's the three, and Knippel with the basket on the assist from Miller.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. A three, Hunter. The shot, no good. Good D by Miller. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell against Miller. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Now, here's Mitchell. The kick out to Ball. Pocket 6. Cleveland moving it around. From the arc. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass the ball. Now Knippel fires the three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. In the corner, it's Hunter. Mitchell with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Kevin?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Hornets leading by 4. Out to the wing. Back to Bridges. Pass the ball. No good on the three. Cleveland's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Here's Hunter. Now Ball. He's covered by Ball. Mobley kicks to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Fades.
Yeah, that's Brandon Miller using his length to affect the shooter.
Hunter, no good. Knippel setting the pick for Bridges. From downtown, Knippel with the bucket. Knippel's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Ball, no good. And it's the Hornets ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Pass to Diabate. Now Knippel. Bridges a screen on Allen. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 9 points for Knippel.
That's his shot. When Knippel gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Now, here's Ball. Nothing on the board. Pass to Knippel. Three-pointer, and it's the Hornets another three.
It doesn't take much for Knippel to find his rhythm, and once he does, this guy goes into a scoring machine.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball, the pass to Mobley. Pulls up. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Diabate's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ball kicks to Bridges. Ball sets a screen for Bridges. The tray, and it's Ball that time on the assist by Bridges.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end.
And so it's Charlotte with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
They've got Plumlee. Trey Mann is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Salon in a power forward position. So that's the Hornets 5. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
Mann with it, now guarded by Porter. There's the pick, Salon, and again the Hornets missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
On the wing, Porter. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Mann. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. His three-pointers off the mark. Charlotte leading by 14. Left side, Sexton. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Charlotte moving it around. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Salon. 4 on the shot clock. For the 3. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Merrill passes to Porter. Wade kicks to Porter. Back to Wade. Out to the right wing. Now Merrill. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Beyond the arc. Plumlee with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 9. Whoops, they pick off the pass. From deep, Bryant buries it from three-point range. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Connaughton. Here's the screen, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Pass to Salon. Sexton on the wing. He's defended by Merrill. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 9. To the inside. The kick out to Porter. Traps in the tray. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Pass to Plumlee. The open look here for Sexton. Charlotte no good that time either. Earl on the wing. Defended by Sexton. Shoots the three. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Get ready for the fan at courtside.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And you know, Con Knipple has really been making it happen, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for Cleveland, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. And it's Ball in at the point. Hunter for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
Hornets leading by 6. Ball dishes to Bridges. Back to Ball. There's the three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mobley. The Cavaliers with another miss. Hunter against Ball. Fires from deep. And no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Allen passes the ball. Allen kicks the ball. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Stolen by Ball. It's up a 3. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Hunter no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Miller no up. For Cleveland, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Back to Mitchell. Outside, Ball. Hunter with a screen on Miller. Mobley misses. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Bridges, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Hornets leading by 6. Ball sets a screen for Bridges. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bridges has got the first points of the second half here for Charlotte. Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble for players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for Mitchell. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Back to you, Kevin.
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Hornets leading by 6. From deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. Ball's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however. because in America, everybody loves a winner.
Bridges finds ball. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Charlotte with a three.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Mitchell wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Bridges with the steal. Knappel wide open. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Knappel. At the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges. And it's Diabate in its center. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Bridges dishes the ball. And stolen by Mobley. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets leading by 15. Charlotte moving it around. And stolen by Mobley. From 18 feet away. And it's Mitchell missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Miller. Now Knappel, covered by Mobley. The three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Hunter for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And he does not hit. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Mitchell. Now Ball. Stolen by Ball. From deep. The putback. Here's Knappel. Covered by Mitchell. Ball sets a screen for Knappel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 doesn't go. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. No good there. Hornets leading by 18. And stolen by Hunter. Mobley fires. The 3 is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Hunter, trained from outside.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Mobley there for the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Charlotte.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Shoots the three. Mobley there for the rebound. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. For three. It misses. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Knocks down the three.
Deep range from LaMelo Ball. This has been on display all the way back to his high school days.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the
like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now, New York starting 5. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the power forward position. Miller can't get it to go.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
For 3, Bridges. Hornets with the rebound. The 3 from Ball. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Nifty move. Brunson misses. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max club.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
The Knicks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And it's Brunson missing.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
The 3 from Ball. And Anunoby pulls it down. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Towns for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter when your goal is to get him a 3. Towns can make those pay dividends.
Here's Knipple. Miller on the wing. Brunson against Ball. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by the Hornets. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Towns. It's good on the putback.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
And it's Ball with the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Left side Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hornets have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. And here's Knipple from the arc. And Charlotte, another 3.
The defenses have to chase Knipple off the three-point line, or he will just continue torching them from there.
The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant coach.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021. Then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024. And that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
The 3 from Ball. He drops it from range. Ball's got 6 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Ball with a steal. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Brunson looks it over from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so bad.
Drains the triple.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Ball passes to Bridges. Back to Ball. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He's got 15.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Assist from Mikal Bridges.
Up in time. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Clarkson up top. Checked by Sexton. Pass to Kolek. From the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Hornets leading by 10. Here's Stallone. Off target from 3-point range. And the Knicks shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Mesmerizing and stupefying the defense. Clarkson carves out space from mid-range.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you guys.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's the pick. The 3, Sexton. And Dadier pulls it down. Knicks trail by 8. And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Graham, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Charlotte has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Puts up a 3. Salon, no good. The Knicks have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Kolek. No made baskets yet. And the Knicks miss again.
And that's a low percentage shot. And I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Sexton misses. Knicks trail by 8. Yabusele finds Robinson. And Yabusele slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Salon, no good. New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Robinson, the Hornets pull it in. Pass to Salon, and here's Connaughton. To in the cold spell. And Dadier pulls it down. For New York, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. To the wing, right side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Mason Plumlee. New York shooting their first free throws of the game now. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
New York working the ball around now. Yabusele in the post. Plumlee on him. Yabusele can't hit. The Hornets with a lead. Pass to Sexton. There's the triple. Drops in the three. Sexton's got himself on the board with a three there.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative in understanding when to shoot off the catch. Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Sexton with it. Working on Robinson. His man. And Charlotte, another three.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Shot on the wing, and it's good. 2 points.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Back to man. They swipe it. Robinson finds Yabusele. Got it off in time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Hornets up 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Miller at the 3 with Bridges at the 4. Ball is joined in the backcourt by Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the 5 down low. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. He's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference to them in a lot of their games last season.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, be a part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
For 3, Bridges knocks down the triple. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Miller. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Brunson. Brunson gets it done. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. No one covering. 17 points for LaMelo Ball.
Well, I love the feel Ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league.
Whoa! Cat! Unreal!
Hounds with the creativity and explosiveness.
Hornets leading by 4. Pass to Knipple. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Towns. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3 from Ball. No good that time. Knicks trail by 4. To the inside. Stolen by Miller. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. On target from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Fires for three. That's good from Knipple on the assist by Ball. Knipple's got 9.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now, you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Ball against Brunson. The 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Anunoby, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
Back to Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brunson finds Hart. The kick out to Brunson for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Ball. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Bridges passes to Hart. Now here's Brunson. Ball with a steal. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Here's Knipple. He's guarded by Bridges. They set the pick. There's Ball with a 3. The rebound by Bridges.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Here's Brunson outside. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 9. Fires the 3. That's good from Knipple on the assist from Bridges. Knipple's got 6 in the quarter.
Another great pro from my alma mater. Con Knipple making a name for himself. I mean, this guy has a fantastic J.
There's Ball with a 3. Bridges pulls it down. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Brunson. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Fires the 3. Money from 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Outside Brunson. Now Hart. puts up the tray. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Hornets leading by 13. Outside Miller. Here's Ball for three. Outside Bridges. Outside Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Miller from deep. It's good from beyond the arc.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And that's a tough shot, but Bridges makes it look routine.
And he nails it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
From downtown. Shot's no good. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 17-7 run.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hornets.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LaMelo Ball.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
Can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Knipple. Brunson defending. Can't hit it. Fast break, New York. Towns. Rebounded by Miller.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Ball. Here's Knipple. Outside Ball. He launches. Can't get it.
Jalen Brunson.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this.
GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Back to Anunoby. Over George. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Brunson scanning the floor. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Towns, no luck.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's George. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Grimes passes to Walker. Back to Grimes. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Brunson against Maxey. Left side, Towns. 6 to shoot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the paint, there's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
And Joel Embiid pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Shot by Grimes, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hart, that's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Grimes from outside off the mark. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Bridges kicks to Towns. Brunson against Maxey. So they take the lead. 6 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice dribble.
Here's Hart. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid, the pass to Walker. And it's off from 3-point range. The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And Hart throws it down.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Now, here's George. Scoreless thus far. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
possessions.
Oh, it's old school basketball, as they like to say. And it's not the high-flying offenses we're used to seeing. Both teams like to slow it down.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball is joined at the backcourt by Knipple. Miller at the 3 with Bridges at the 4. And it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. Mitchell against Ball. Bridges, a screen on Mitchell. Out to Bridges. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And here's Hunter from the arc. Counted from distance.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Miller a screen on Ball. The kick out to Ball. Here's the 3. Ball with another miss. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse, but that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Pass to Knipple. Back to Ball. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Mobley. Fades. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Ball against Ball. Ball, a screen on Hunter. Miller, the pass to Ball. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Ball. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Ball. To the left wing. Back to Hunter. Cleveland working the ball around now. From deep, Mobley. Diabate grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Knipple. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Hornets trail by 4. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Ball. The kick to Hunter. Outside Mitchell. The 3 ball. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 5 rebounds in the game. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And here's Knipple from the arc. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Cavaliers lead by 4. The 3 from Mitchell. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Now here's Mobley. Yet to see a basket. And here's Hunter from the arc. Offensive rebound. Outside for Mitchell. Ball outside. Launches it from deep. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 6th rebound on the night. Miller. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Cavaliers shooting 23%. Not great so far. Hunter can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 7. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
In transition, here comes Cleveland. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Hunter's got 6.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ending the quarter up 10. Look at... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Pat Connaughton, Colin Sexton out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Salon in at the 4-man position. Sexton, that's good.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere, strong from beyond the arc.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Lets the 3 fly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Salon. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cleveland leading by 10. Pass to Tyson. It's Merrill on the wing. 3-pointer, no good. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Salon. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Outside man. Launches a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
The 3. And Bryant good for 3. Bryant's got 6.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Connaughton. Oh, he picked him clean. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Salon. Hornets trail by 10. Outside man. And there's a pick. Pass to Sexton. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Wade. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Porter's shot is off. The Hornets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Mann. Nails it from 3. Mann's got 6 points in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Pass to Sexton. Back to Mann. Here's Salon. Jacks up a 3. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Here's Wade. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Most of the time, if you give him that much room, oh yeah, that's going to be the result.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Connaughton. Clock at 6. Launches it. And it's Sexton with the 3. Sexton's got 6.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative and understanding when to shoot off the catch.
Outside for Porter. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Hornets trail by 7. 52 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Back to Sexton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And Salon gets it to go.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
The drive by Porter. It's Merrill on the wing. Porter, the pass to Merrill. And another miss by Cleveland.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Connaughton outside. Lets the three fly. Not going to go that time. Porter from outside. Can't hit that one. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Cleveland on top. They lead by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And here's Knipple from the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 7 tonight from deep. Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Mitchell. Over Knipple. Mitchell finds Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Miller. No good, off the front rim.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers to help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. The three from Ball. The rebound by Bridges. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And here's Knipple from the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Allen, the pass to Hunter. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Mobley. Pass to Allen to snap the cold streak. Fires in the triple. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game.
Look, if Allen is going to hit that shot, your whole defensive strategy has to change.
The Cavs have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively, putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance.
Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. From deep, Mitchell. That shot missing. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Knipple. Back to Miller. Fires the three. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Out to Mobley. Takes the 3. Knipple with the rebound. The Hornets shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Miller can't get it to go.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And here's Hunter for three. Knipple with the rebound. Knipple's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Miller. Sinks it from distance. Miller's got 6 points.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Out to Mobley. The 3 from Ball. That one no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. The Cavs trailing. The 3 from Mitchell. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Out to Bridges. Ball against Ball. Miller a screen on Ball. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. Over to the wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. Here's the 3. The shot off that time. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Charlotte on top, leading by just. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The Cavaliers shooting just 21% from the floor. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. Miller at the 3 with Bridges at the 4. Ball is joined in the backcourt by Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the 5. 6 to shoot. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Outside for Mitchell. Mobley outside. Fires the 3. Miller pulls it in. The Hornets with a lead. For 3, Bridges. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Miller outside. 3-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Miller's got 9 points here in the second half.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
The 3 from Mitchell, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Ball, and that's an intentional foul. And we've got a line change for Cleveland.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And here's Knipple from the arc. And Charlotte, another 3.
Yes, I know Knipple is a rookie, but he entered the league with a reputation from deep.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Porter from outside. Sexton grabs the board. Here we go, one-on-one from deep 3-point land. No good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Beyond the arc. Yes, sir, with the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Count it!
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. That misses!
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Porter. It's stolen away! Sexton with it. Now Porter defending. Now Sexton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside man for 3. The triple drop.
And their strategy is obvious. manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Salone, covered by Bryant. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Shoots a three. The three is in.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Outside Sexton. On the wing, Connaughton. Now Sexton. Fires the three. The free ball is down.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hornets.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Colin Sexton.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Jacks up a three. That misses. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he can't hit a tough three. Here's Charlotte. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Oh, he can't connect from long distance. It's tipped. Here's Porter. Let's loose for three. That's off.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice...
Hey!